Welcome back. This is DJ Rich Gamer. We got NCAA College Football 27, and we're gonna be rocking out with the Collinwood Railroaders, aka the Texas Longhorns. This is the Texas Longhorns roster. I just imported this Collinwood team here. Basically, it's not really the team, it's just the colors, the uniform, and the colors basically. um, but I got the Texas Longhorns roster. So we got to take on the New Mexico State team. New Mexico State Aggies. All right. Mm. Let me see what the other uniforms look like.
The lights are on and the fans are ready after a long day of
It's a
waiting
night
and
game.
preparation as we have a terrific game in store. A week one showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the Comets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Well, guys, Coach told me this hostile environment is going to be a big challenge today. He understands the challenge at hand. Bringing this team in here to an SEC opponent, it is going to be a very big task at hand. But he...
Okay, hold on. All right, I'm back.
His players want to show that they are just as good, maybe overlooked, not as highly recruited. He said he's got a very motivated squad on his hands today against the big boys. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes.
Damn. Hell, I did with my. Did with my lighter. And up underneath my. Let me see. Damn lighter. Oh, here we go. All right, let's go.
Here comes Arch Manning, a veteran quarterback, strong presence. You know what you're getting. They believe he is more dialed in and locked in than ever. Running inside, it's Smothers. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Bully ball on 3rd and short.
Damn.
Backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks
I'm
as if
going
they're
for this,
going
man.
for it in their own end. Fourth down, Manning. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to change this route. They'll go right back to the run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And that's not a surprise. When a QB lines up and sees man-to-man coverage on his guy that runs so fast on the GPS that it's speeding in a school zone, like, this dude can absolutely roll. He sees man coverage, tries to take advantage of it. They don't execute on that play. But if you want to play that defense,
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Quickly out to the tight end. Maybe he's hoping for a generous spot, but he didn't get there. A yard short, and the defense gets the stop. So New Mexico State's offense going on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And this guy doubtless will be a huge part of the game plan. He is a guy that they are very excited about making big plays in this offense. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, to say that this guy was unblockable in their last game is definitely an understatement. He was living in the opponent's backfield. He does it again very early in this one, David. And I know he was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about. And early on, they don't have an answer for it.
I'm about to say that they still have the concerns. Because, geez, early on, he's in the backfield right away. Got to have some kind of an answer, man. First of all, maybe not run towards his side. Secondly, maybe we double team him. But there's got to be a plan.
Let's go,
when you
defense.
get near him, bad things happen for your offense.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. The run inside. It's Simon. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Here's Manning to throw. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Breaks free.
Yeah, that's touchdown.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Coleman, he good.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it in with a huge play, an 80-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leverage. He's out to the 34. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The pull and throw off the RPO. gets it out to the 40-yard line, getting 5 on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Let's take just a moment to talk about New Mexico State. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
That's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
And he's knocked down.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running inside. It's Alexander. Able to pick his way forward in the game before the defense gets him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Willing to throw for it. Skips away from pressure. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside
Good
linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but...
Hold on a second. Let me check my depth chart. And dude fast. Madu, he done fast. I need to put him in it. Cause he just fast. His speed 98.
left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's go.
The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Simon. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line.
I got 6.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll move the wide receiver. They defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how
I want
important
to
those
this
5
away.
guys are up front. To get on those defensive players, to try to move out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Not at all.
Offense trying to go pitch and trying to get to the outside, but how about the speed on defense, scraping down the line of scrimmage, rallying to the football and creating a negative play.
This, guys, the offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. 4th down, Manning. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice.
Good catch. Good pass.
And they keep the drive alive. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there. Everywhere. Just
this running back, he's not that good. He don't got good ball carrier vision. He don't hit the holes that good, basically.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Still let him run the ball a little bit.
He's got it again. And he's wrestled to the ground.
All right, I'm going to take him out.
Play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd down from the gun, Manning. They're working that left side. That's not going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
Manning to throw for it on 4th. Buys a little time.
Oh, he got it. He got it in there, son. Let's go.
Picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And now the Comets have this offense rolling.
He's like Wilson. Yeah.
Here's Arch to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He's at the 39.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive.
Yeah, so they're running my way. Let's go. And we only got 3 yards out of that, man. What the fuck? All right, come on. Madu out there. Let me see. Where he at? Yes. Please hit Madu up, bro.
It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you want to show.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Get him.
And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Come on, offense.
About the only thing that happened for the offense on that
through
play,
that peak.
it wasn't a pick 6. What a return.
Yeah, so we could hold him to 3.
You know all those big fellas, those O-linemen, they're not going to be able to go make the play. So as the DB getting the interception, you know, if you can break that play and you can get past that level, it might be to the house. It might be to the crib. Lucky that wasn't a pick 6 if you're on offense.
Mm-hmm.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a crease to the left. Just plowing ahead.
Touchdown.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with
They gonna score,
position,
but
you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly
it's gonna come a point in the game.
Great field position.
But they're not gonna score no more. My defense gonna take over. And my offense gonna start putting up points.
That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Here he comes with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the middle mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They'll run it with Wilson.
You run, baby.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The run inside. It smothers.
Let's go, baby. Good run.
First down. And now the Comets want to move quickly.
Do the same thing.
Understanding where the sticks are.
They can't stop it.
First down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo.
Keep going.
We got first down. Let's go.
Did they stop it? Oh, let's go.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of the 49.
They don't call a timeout.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun.
First down.
But he has enough to move the chains. And now the Comets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down, and what do they do right away? Right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Manning. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And now the Comets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Gonna run it. It's Simon. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Manning from the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. He gets it to the 34-yard line. An excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fourth down, Manning. Got the quick pass. He's got it up for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the fourth down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to
I
mess
thought
up.
he didn't get
You
it.
could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard
There,
as he
snap the
could.
ball.
Throws a
Shit.
strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big fourth down.
Oh, good catch.
And
Oh,
it's
he
incomplete.
dropped
If
it.
you're going to take a hit like that, you
He
might as well
dropped it.
hang on to the ball.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted
Okay,
to
we're
really
gonna do
improve
this.
their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's cool. Let's go.
Play action. Here's Manning. Grabbed in the middle. It's Townsend. He's very close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Manning lines up in the gun on third down.
Oh, let's go. Work.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And now the Comets will hustle to the line. Running inside. It's Simon. Driving its way all the way down
Who
to the
hurt?
3-yard line. And whistles as we stop play. A man down. They'll check on him. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Might as well stick with him. And they
Touchdown, baby.
Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Lining up for the
All right, that was a
PAT.
good run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top.
Oh, we up 7.
So
Oh, we
that
got
was a
a
lengthy 17-play drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run.
play defense. Can I get this ball back? We should blow this team out. Just to be real. We should blow this team out the water.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the New Mexico State sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle
Good
to
D.
communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. And it's
Good D.
incomplete on third down.
And we got our first break of the game, right? First break of serve. You've seen 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. And finally, the defense makes a play in this football game, forcing the 4th down. Now getting the ball back to your offense, and hopefully they can stay high.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and you saw the experience in this
Oh, good run.
last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Yeah,
If you're gonna stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40.
Come on, get there, man. Get that first.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
So you're going up the middle now.
On the field, they'll hurry up on 4th down. They'll run for it. Inside the 45.
Oh, let's go.
There's some room.
Touchdown.
And he got away from the defense and touchdown.
Ain't expect that, huh?
Into half rushing touchdown.
Yeah, good run, Wilson.
You've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
I thought dude was gonna catch him though. From the angle I was looking at it from. Not him. The one who was on his heels running behind him at the end, yeah. Probably can't see him though, but damn. Yeah, my angle made him look like he was a lot closer.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it.
All right, defense. Let's do the same thing. Let's get a 3 and out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was
What are you
looking for
at?
some
18?
running room,
All
but
right.
not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can
Good tackle.
quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets
They
a
still want to run the ball. All right, let's go. I'm thinking they still. Oh, good deep.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd and 7. Let's go.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it.
Get him, get him.
Gets rid of it.
Ah, yeah, let him find him a receiver. Damn. It was just a tad bit late getting.
Mexico State lines up quickly.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Good D, let's go.
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps.
Get him, get him.
Find ways to have balance.
All right, still 4th down. All right.
Stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. help improve that field position. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing Manning. Flushed out of the pocket. He's knocked down. Short gain. Maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. And now the Comets getting set on 1st and 10. Here we go, ready? To the ground, he's got it again.
Oh, good run.
Pick up as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And now the Comets are rolling down the field. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Hands it off on the counter. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And now the Comets want to crank the tempo.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Manning on play action. Pulls it in. It's Shannon. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Oh, yeah, let's go. He just opened it up. Let's go. He should get that first.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Boat right. Move.
And now the Comets pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really
Come on, Reed.
stopping the
You
other
need to
team's
get some
run.
yards,
Just
bro.
forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage. And
Okay,
getting right
okay.
Nice.
Who hurt now?
Ground there, and they'll move the sticks for
Oh, one of
first
them.
down.
McRae.
It's as if we have an injured player
Aye.
for the Aggies on the field.
Okay,
I'm
all
sure
right.
Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside.
We've
And
been
now
rolling,
the
bro.
Comets back to the line
Let's
on
go,
first down.
Reed.
Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the ground game. Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will
Reed
be
doing
7
his
inches
thing.
coming up.
And they blocking the offensive line, man. Let's go, O-line.
inside with the back.
Dang.
How
All
about
right.
that
All right.
defense getting
All right.
back there? He'll lose a couple.
All right. We gonna do it now.
Really need to get this
Come
conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
on, Coleman. It's coming to you, boy. At least I
And he
think
tries
so.
to pick it up on
Nope.
third down. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
How about a third down? They try to attack the outer part of the field. A lot of times those out routes are the hardest passes to throw. Defense ready. Good third down defense, and they get the win on that one.
How many yards? We need 6.
The offense has already gone for it 5 times on fourth down. Maybe
Yeah,
the 6th time is the charm. Manning to throw for it on 4th.
Touchdown. Yeah. Man, let's go. Let's go. I like that. All right, all right.
For them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll try to tack on one more. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Number 99 set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. On the move, it's Alexander. Turning it on.
Damn, I didn't change my defense. Shit, man.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their
I ain't
speed
trying to
take
get these
advantage of it.
motherfuckers
They
no
did
type
right
of
there. Nice
momentum,
gain on the run
cuz.
play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. And they've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he is fast.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him
Oh,
break
wow.
tackles
We got the
and
first
make a big
down.
play.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
It was so
Like
important this
running
offense
that
was
ball,
able to
man.
find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Got it behind the line. It's Graves. Good, solid tackle. That last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Alexander.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Quick strike complete. They got him on the ground, but not before he gives New Mexico State a first down.
On the screen.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Never a doubt. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 92, set to kick off.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
And another connection and another big play for this offense. And they keep the gas to the floor. Like they're still throwing the football, still making big plays. And this defense, they still have found zero answers in how to get back in this football game.
With the catch, it's Winston. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. Williams open on the right side. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Lost one deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the number 3 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Utes, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And now the Comets will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Guys, the New Mexico State head coach told me at the half, one of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Guys, back to you.
We keep an eye on that, Holly.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it just in time.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Balls and fired complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
Man, you can just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
Caught in the backfield, it's Graves. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. The run inside. It's Alexander. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They've got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism, but also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And it's the senior tight end who's shaken up. We'll have Holly Rowe check on him. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. On the draw, it's Alexander. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Training staff will take a look and will step aside. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quick completion to the right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Running inside. It's Maddox. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Fitted in the window for the score. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to add another. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside.
Number 92, set to kick it away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Going to the running game. It's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They're dealing with a second and long. Arch is going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And now the Comets are in the hurry-up. Third down from the gun, Manning. Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a killer. If you're the defensive coordinator, you've now got to find more ways to get pressure on this guy and get him on the ground.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To throw, Manning. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Winston. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about it. Drag
down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And now the Comets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Manning with a play fake. He got it! They will score! Touchdown,
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Brooks. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They haven't had a whole lot of production nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Keeps it on first down. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll move the tight end. Run inside. It's Alexander. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Hey guys, checking in from the home team sidelines. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Running inside. It's Smothers. Makes it past the marker. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Right back to the well. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And now the Comets want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They go play action with Manning. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with a sack.
Fires it down the seam. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit,
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Manning. Gets it out fast. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short. The Aggies offense will have another go at it.
They decide to throw for it on 4th down, but guys, if you're going to do that, you've got to make sure you get beyond the sticks. You can't throw it short, and the routes can't be short of the sticks. Bad job of execution that time by the offense.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pack.
Maybe a crease. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Grabs behind the line. It's Graves. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
In the red area, it's Maddox. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That'll trim the deficit to 15.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 92, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Simon. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And now the Comets in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the 1st down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Trying to keep this drive alive. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short? This offense has it with really good field position. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
He's brought down.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. He's got it on the move. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Aggies! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the home team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Play action, here's Manning. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Gets it inside the 15. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
Now, with a red zone opportunity.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Arch Madness. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Cummins. The finisher and the exclamation point on that drive.
You talk to any quarterback, Jason, and they love finding the big tight end. Hard to overthrow the big fellas with the big reach, a nice mitts, nice catch by the tight end.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they makes a grab and room to run. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Maddox. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Slings it downfield. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. And as we head for the fourth period, both of these quarterbacks have put up some numbers. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Swings it out to his running back. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. This will be the fifth kick of the night. He'll field the punt and look for room. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Comets send their offense out onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Here's Manning to throw. There's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Manning. The quick out.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Manning from the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Manning to throw for it on fourth. Jukes his way for more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And now the Comets racing to the line in a hurry up.
I mean, how about it, guys, right? I mean, we're up here in the booth. We can't believe they decided to go for it on fourth down with the lead. We thought maybe, okay, he's just going to come up and try and draw him off sides and get a cheap one, get a cheap first down. But no, this coaching staff, they decide to go out and not just go for it, throw for the first down, and they get it. I guess that explains why they're down there in the sidelines and we're up here in the booth.
Gets the back moving. Hart's going to spin it again. Makes the grab on the back. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And now the Comets go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Check. 3692, love check.
Manning on play action. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Runs out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Brings up second down.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
129, 120, go!
Running inside. It's Smothers. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
He's brought down at the start.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Stop stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
Hey, take it. Ready, go.
Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
22.
4th down, Manning. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And now the Comets will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver.
Ready, go.
Here's Arts to throw. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Comets! And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 69-yard touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the New Mexico State offense to go on the attack.
Break. So it's all over. Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holly Rowe has an update.
Guys, down on the home team sideline, the team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, The way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Manning with a play fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They go play action with Manning. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Comets! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. And that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. At kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Ready, go!
He's got it on the right. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Maddox. Here's a little room there. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. They'll give it to him again. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. Sends it back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still 1st and goal. On target. Fighting off the defender. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Now on 2nd and goal. It's complete on the right side. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And the extra point is good. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, trailing by as much as they are here in the 4th quarter, no big surprise. They're going to go onside kick, and obviously their opponent was ready for it. They hop on the football, and they're going to ice this game, it looks like.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Hey, guys, down here on the home team sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to run for it. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And now the Comets headed quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. Runs through the tackle. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Second down.
They're wanting to pile up some extra points. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with that turnover, that'll finish the game. The old coaching cliche, go win-0 every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.